Make America Healthy Again, MAHA supporters, are pushing for more rules and regulations on seed oils. Celebrity chef and restaurant owner Andrew Gruel joins me now. OK, you're a MAHA chef. Do you deliberately avoid these seed oils in your cooking?
We do. We've been doing this since 2018, 2019, even way before people started talking about it. The purpose for us was that we wanted to decrease the amount of unhealthy omega-6s that people had in their diets, increase the healthy omega-3s. That's, we're also a seafood restaurant, because that's the cause of all this inflammation in our chronic disease.
How do I recognize seed oils? How do I know whether they're being used for cooking?
Well, I mean, generally speaking, the saturated fats are going to be your non-seed oils, right? So butter, lard, beef tallow. Olive oil comes from the fruit itself, not the seed. So olive oil is good. Avocado oil is good. That comes from the meat of the fruit. Right. And then everything else, bran oil, soybean oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, those are all seed oils, highly refined, highly oxidized. I mean, they use a lot of chemicals to also extract the oils from them. That's another reason why they're bad.
You believe they're bad? Right.
I believe that they are bad in abundance. I'm not saying if you have like a tablespoon of seed oil, you're done. But I think that this overconsumption, especially for babies, and that's what people are talking about a lot, is that they use these seed oils for the fat content in baby formula, and then the babies can't develop properly with the brain development with the necessary saturated fats.
I'm glad we brought up this subject. Yeah. Now another one. Try this one. Scientists are testing lab-grown hybrid meat. Not surprisingly, the beef industry doesn't like this idea at all. Would you ever offer hybrid meat at one of your restaurants?
Nope, never. I would offer microwave shoes before I ordered any of that. The thing is that we don't know the long-term effect it has on our health. All it is a cell culture, right? So you got to understand it. Imagine just these big old vats manipulating cell cultures. That in and of itself is inherent to potentially contamination, but then the energy that they use to actually create that is more than the energy they say they're saving, or the CO2 carbon emissions that they're saving by reducing the consumption of meat overall. And regenerative farming is huge. It's actually good for the environment. The best way that we can sequester the CO2 from the environment is with the soil and with fallowing the land and allowing the actual cattle to kind of do their work.
I mean, just why bother with hybrid meat grown in a lab? If it creates the same energy problems as the real stuff, why not just go for the real stuff?
Well, that's where I can put my conspiracy hat on, but I think that they do want to hurt the farmers.
Oh, put it on. Go ahead.
Well, there's a lot of money in the kind of the climate change conversation, right? So it's this never-ending pot of money. It's a money pit. So the more they can perpetuate these climate problems and then blame it on big industries like big ag or like the farmers and the ranchers, et cetera, well, then they can move money into this kind of isolated pot, and then money in manufacturing, and then there's a few people that own that. I mean, Bill Gates is buying up a ton of land, and he's not going to be putting cattle on that land. So we got to ask ourselves why.
That's fascinating. I'm glad you're on the show. Andrew Gruel, always good, and thanks for being with us. Andrew.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.